In April 2017, I went back to Europe to check out a less traveled part of the continent, Eastern Europe. I booked the Eastern Road with Contiki, whom I did the European Discovery trip 6 months earlier. I had an idea of what to expect on this trip from the Contiki experience, but I didn't know what people I would meet or things I would experience and remember for the rest of my life. This is the Eastern Road.
How was Budapest, guys?
Amazing.
It's incredible. I absolutely love it here. If the language wasn't so hard, I could easily live here. I'll just go live with Shofi, she's cool. But yeah, absolutely amazing. And most people, I've never had someone say that they don't like it, and everyone wants to come back. I want to come back. I love it. But yeah, we are heading into Poland today. You excited, Patryk? So we're gonna go, so I'm gonna disappear. Your TM's just gonna be Patryk, he'll know everything. So. Do you guys wanna hear a joke?
Yeah. Yes.
Alright. If you are American in the living room and you're African in the kitchen, what are you in the bathroom? European. Cool. I'll walk the coach. If you guys have any questions, just let me know. Cool. Again, thanks for this morning, guys. She just got it.
Like what? That took me a while.
Rise and shine, beautiful people. We are about 15 minutes away from Banská Bystrica. Banská Bystrica? Yeah. Grant, how do you say it? Everyone asks Grant how he says it. He has the best pronunciation. So we're going to stop here for you guys for some lunch, and I'm sure a lot of you need toilets. So this is a beautiful little town. It's a very charming little town, but you'll notice that the time that we give you guys is definitely enough. And so a couple of you taking photos of the mountains there. So that's the Tatra Mountains, and they head over into Poland as well. And Patryk was just saying it's like his favourite mountain range. It's really pretty, snow-capped as well at the moment, which is nice. So when we head in, where we park the coach is where we're going to meet you guys again, and we'll walk up into the old town, and it's beautiful. You're going to see a massive clock tower. If you guys get time, you can grab something quick to eat, and you can actually go up the clock tower. So it's been there since the 16th century. And that little town there was made famous because in 1255 it was the biggest mining that they had in the area. So it started as a little mining town, mostly copper, but a little bit of silver as well. And you'll see that they do love their copper. They've got it scattered all throughout that little town. And this little town is exactly where the uprising happened. So the Slovakian uprising in World War II happened in this town as well.
To Poland!
Poland is, in terms of size, not one of the hugest countries, but it is the 9th largest that they have here in Europe. Population at the moment sits at about 38 million, but you'd be surprised how many Polish people really like living abroad. Like him. Well, actually, I was gonna say, where do we live? Contiki people don't really live anywhere. But yeah, Patryk's one of the ones that lives abroad. They have about between 12 and 15 million people, Polish people, that live abroad. That's why, especially when you walk around London, you'll see so many Polish shops everywhere, because they are everywhere, which is awesome because we love them. But it's absolutely beautiful countryside as well. You guys can see so much greenery. About 1/3 of Poland is green, and they're looking into kind of green energy as well, which is good. But you're gonna laugh because the only thing I just need to talk about it first, because otherwise I'm just going to dwell on it, and I need to talk about him. I don't know if I'm going to say his surname properly. There's a couple important people in Poland. One of them is one of those people. I knew he was important, but I didn't know how important he was until I Google imaged him. Is it Lewandowski? Lewandowski. Robert. Is his first name. Anyone apart from the people who were listening to me this morning, has anyone heard of him before? Yes, he's a very, very famous football player, and I'm going to be his next wife, Tammy Lewandowski. We were saying it sounds like Boo from Monsters Inc. Mike Wazowski, like Lewandowski. That works. But yeah, he plays for Bayern Munich at the moment, so he's living in Munich. So anyone, if you have time off after this trip, feel free to come to Munich with me and go find him. Yeah, woo. Are you putting your hand up to come with? You're already going? 8th or the 10th of May. So if you can just like hook a sister up, that'd be great. You guys pretty much play the same sport, right? But yeah, he's absolutely amazing, and he's pretty much part of the reason that last year when the Euro Cup was on, Poland made it to the quarterfinals, which is huge for them. Quarterfinals, woo! But Portugal unfortunately beat them. In penalties.
Which is not counted.
Which doesn't count.
They didn't deserve it.
So Portugal obviously didn't deserve it. We all know that. They were robbed. They were robbed.
Apparently Lewandowski never ever missed a penalty. Never.
And apparently Mike Wazowski never missed a penalty ever.
In his life.
In his life. Ever. This is going to be the funnest chat ever. I love it. The other important person, obviously, is Pope John Paul II. He is the coolest pope. He was the Pope of the people. So he came in 1978, and it was up until his death in 2005. But he was, to date, I think one of the coolest popes. So he's the Pope that started World Youth Day, and he also loved to travel. He went to 129 different countries, and all of his travel together is the equivalent of him traveling around the globe about 9 times. So he absolutely loved to travel, but he also understood the people, because he had a really hard upbringing as well. So when he was younger, his brother died, and then 4 years later his sister died, and then a few years after that his mother died as well. So he only had his dad, and then he used to work at a factory as well, hard labor, so he does understand the people. That's why they call him the People's Pope. They love him.
During our 4-hour drive, our driver Patryk, who was originally from Poland, was very eager to teach us a few of the basic words in Polish and even a vodka lesson.
So, what do we start with? Yes? Dzień dobry. Dzień dobry means hello, like good day, and we use it for mornings and afternoons. Dzień dobry. We don't have good morning, we use this one for 2. And then in the evening, we have different one for good evening. Well, you need to start repeat, I think. Dzień dobry.
Dzień dobry.
Dzień dobry.
Dzień dobry.
Yeah, well done. Dobry wieczór.
Dobry wieczór.
Dobry wieczór.
Dobry wieczór.
Yeah, you're not gonna need that. That's for a good evening. So, dzień dobry. For yes, we say tak. Tak. No is nie.
Nie.
We got cheers, which is very similar to Czech Republic, which is na zdrowie. Yeah, na zdrowie. And we also say na zdrowie when somebody sneezes. Yeah, so this has like 2 meanings. So cheers and bless you. Only in this meaning, like bless you only in this meaning, after the sneeze. We've got thank you, dziękuję. Dziękuję. And proszę. Proszę will mean there you are, here you are, or please. so also has two meanings. Proszę. Yeah, please. Piwo is as the same as the Czech Republic. Piwo. So what are you gonna say tonight? Piwo proszę.
Piwo proszę.
Dwa piwa proszę.
Dwa piwa proszę.
But the one I'll give you to try when we get tonight to the bar is called Soplica. Soplica wódka. Wódka Soplica. And it's raspberry. Well, they actually come in a few different flavors. But my favorite is raspberry. You might also have cherry one. It's still vodka, but it tastes like a little bit like liqueur, but it's not heavy. It's still like you can drink it, a lot of it actually, because with some stuff which is heavy, you can't really drink too much because that will make you sick. But with Soplica, it's good. So we're gonna get to the shot bar. We have like the whole bunch of the shot bars in every big city. Sometimes they are even under the same name. It's just like network, and they sell you a beer or a shotka. Vodka shot.
Are you sure you're
We're gonna have some shotkas. Vodka shot. It's for €4, maybe. No, sorry, four zloty. Sometimes maybe 5, which is €1.
Our first dinner in Krakow was in the Jewish quarter at Ariel, a Jewish restaurant where we were treated to a nice meal including beetroot soup and some local music.